Hello, everyone. I want to start by saying that I broke my finger yesterday. The story isn't about the finger, my beautiful blue one, and I won't show it to you. But this event inspired me to share an interesting thought with you. It is about how I broke my finger while surfing, trying out different tricks. I was learning a new trick, and the board hit my leg, leading to what happened. It made me reminisce about when I was 18 years old, 10 years ago, riding BMX, constantly injured, coming home battered and broken, lying in an ice bath to somehow reduce the swelling. But the story isn't about that. It's about energy. What distinguished 18-year-old me from 28-year-old me today is the amount of energy I had. And why am I leading to this? Because, in my opinion, energy is the key to achieving any significant results. I'll try to explain this topic to you. Again, what triggered me? Last Friday, 5 days ago, I came to the studio for a couple of hours, thinking I'd sit down, enjoy chatting with the camera, record a few episodes, etc., and I realized that I just had absolutely no strength. I spent 2 hours in the studio, just exhausted, squeezed out like a lemon, couldn't connect 2 words. And, in short, I left upset. The incident with the broken finger yesterday, it became a kind of trigger for me, like, is the universe hinting that I need to slow down a little and replenish my resources? Again, why? I just started thinking about it yesterday, like a reflection. I work 7 days a week, I have calls and meetings every day, business meetings, etc. Besides that, I shoot for YouTube 7 days a week. In addition, I have 2 children, a wife, plus I exercise 6 to 7 times a week, and I'm thinking, exactly. The world is hinting to me that I've accelerated too much and need to slow down a bit, and now I'll share an interesting thought. In general, I consider myself an energetic person, and I have a lot of internal resources to do things, but it wasn't always like this. There were 3 different periods. Generally, when I was 16, 17, 18, 19 years old, I had so much energy that I really slept 5 to 6 hours a day, worked all day, partied every day, and it felt like the energy never ended. But over time, as I matured, I began to notice that I completely lost any spark. That is, I had absolutely no inner resource, not even the strength to lift a dumbbell. That current that flows through your veins and arteries, the energy that just bursts out of you. This energy was enough for everything, to create something new, to generate ideas, but I just had much less of it. It's as if it evaporated, as if it disappeared. I started wondering why this happens and where it went, what happened exactly. This led me to the realization that as I aged and gained experience, I started to listen less to my body and feelings and more to my mind and logic. This results in situations like when I'm working and my wife tells me to take a vacation because she sees I'm tired and need to rest and regain strength. I say, no, I'm fine. Let's continue working for another month, and then we'll go. Eventually, I set it as a sort of reward for myself that I need to work to the maximum limit now, achieve some result, and then I can go on vacation. What does this usually lead to for me? I'm just sharing my own experience here, not claiming anything. I've been working for a month just like a squeezed lemon by the end of it, then I go for a week's rest, and during this week I don't become a superhuman. I don't get filled with an excess of energy. Instead, I just come back to a normal state, a state where I'm not dying. Now, here's the main question, guys. Think about it for a second. Do you think a person who is just in a normal state, with normal energy, can do something incredible? Go beyond their limits, break through some glass ceiling to new successes and achievements? Can they do more than they think they can? Before you answer, first think about this question. And secondly, just out of curiosity, write in the comments from 0 to 10. How do you rate your level of internal energy? Anyway, after some time, I realized that for me the key tool for achieving any results is my internal state. and I constantly paid attention to other things. Whenever I had a question, any problem, I always looked for tools. I searched for some life hack to solve the problem. Instructions on how to hire someone, how to build processes, how to organize something more efficiently, how to attract funds, how to invent something. And I never thought about what I needed in order to use these tools. And today, I sincerely believe that no matter how talented or naturally gifted a person is, no matter how high their IQ is, if they don't have internal energy, this powerful resource, they will never be able to fully utilize their potential. It will just lie in their bottom drawer waiting for its time. Also, think about an interesting thing. Constantly at various trainings in books, they say that you need to learn, develop, consume information, invest in yourself, etc. But no one talks about the need to invest in your state, in your energy. This is fundamental somehow. Yes, something is mentioned in passing. But it always goes by the residual principle because we always hope that now I will do something and then I will rest. Now I will do something, and then I will buy something for myself. And all this keeps getting postponed. In my personal life, this led to me being completely burnt out, not understanding how to return to any sort of resourceful state. So why did I even start thinking about all this? Why do I surf? Why do I do sports almost every day? Why do I engage in many creative activities like this channel? Because for me, these are the things that replenish my energy, beyond what I must do, beyond what is my work, beyond what brings me money. And in one way or another, of course, money fills you with energy, gives you some strength and vitality. Work takes away your energy. Once, my partner pointed out something interesting to me. I told him, "Listen, Alex, I just have no strength, I'm exhausted." He said, "Have you tried to strictly take a week and work intensively with different mechanics and techniques on your state, on your energy?" I told him, "Well, I go for a massage a couple of times a week. Once a week, I go to other places too." He said, "I have this thing where I go for a massage, get an hour-and-a-half massage, and I feel it's not enough. But I've already had the massage, so I get up, leave, and go home." He said, "Have you ever tried going to a massage parlor and telling them to give you a massage until you say stop for 5 or 6 hours, until you feel your body is so relaxed that there's no limit left?" This is a very interesting point because most people, including myself at least in the past, though I might be mistaken, would look at those who rest a lot, constantly flying to the Maldives, always surfing, always sitting in cafes, and wonder, when the hell do you work? Then I realized that I was simply foolish. Because it's precisely because these people have free time to interact with interesting individuals and because they have enough time to rest, that they can recharge. This is why they can then produce powerful solutions and actions. The most crucial thing is, once you are recharged and feel the energy within, not to waste it but to channel it in the right direction. I've realized that at moments when I feel full to the brim, when my energy is overflowing, I can't sit still. I need to act. I just go and do something, anything. This was an insight for me because I always had the feeling that if I rested too much, I'd turn into some useless person, sitting on a couch, filing nails, and mindlessly scrolling through TikTok videos. Actually, today I understand that if I want to mindlessly scroll through reels and do nothing, or if I want to sit on the couch and do nothing, or if the universe breaks my finger, for me these are signs and hints, albeit superstitious. It's this subtle feeling of some matter that I need to slow down and allow myself to recover. It's a powerful insight. As for the actor in Bruce Almighty, I've forgotten his name. Write it in the comments if you know who I mean. Anyway, an interesting phrase he said in an interview about depression was that depressed really comes from deep rest, implying that a person needs recovery. When someone is depressed, it often means they need to take a break, recuperate, reconsider their goals and values, and gather strength and energy for a new leap. Recording this, I realize I've rambled a lot, but I've understood that for me, this channel should be a stream of consciousness where I can articulate what I want and how I feel because it will be real, not scripted. So that's the thought. I don't know if you guys will understand, but I think many of you will. In summary, I believe that the key ingredient is energy, and the focus should be on how much energy you have, and then everything else follows. When you're energetic, you'll have the strength and desire, primarily, to try new things, to take risks, to experiment, to give, and this can't help but lead to results. It just can't. If you don't have internal energy and you're tired, no matter how hard you try or what you do, it just won't work because everything will break against the internal state that will skip every idea, turning it into a pile of stones that no one needs. So for me, this is important. It's an axiom of life, my first rule. To watch over my state, how I feel. Just number one. Maybe some of you will try it too and then write to me and say that it became a game changer for them in life. So these are my thoughts. That's it, guys. Let's wrap up. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Definitely write your thoughts. What resonated with you, what didn't. I'm very interested. I read all comments. And of course, traditionally, write in the comments topics you would be interested in hearing about. I will definitely try to record them. That's all. Tigers. Hugs to everyone. Kisses. Love strongly. Bye-bye.